Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. So we got the second part of the Legends Festival, the reveals and stuff, and we got some pretty interesting things here. A rather short video, but they wanted to get straight to the point, so let's just quickly do the same and go over what we were told about. So we know that we will be starting off with, I just want to quickly get to the point of it. We're going to be getting a raid against the Super Janemba. I'm gonna be honest with you, the second that they released or talked about this, I think we all had an idea of what the next Ultra was going to be. This right here pretty much sealed the deal. I made a Twitter post saying, like, if it, which one of these Gogetas would you want? The Super Saiyan Gogeta or the Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta? I felt like they're probably going to use the Super Saiyan Gogeta first because, you know, Super Saiyan Blue is sort of the end game here. We want to hold on to that. So Festival raid against Super Janemba pretty much segued perfectly what's coming next, but in typical raid fashion, more CCs to get, hoi poi coins, all that other fun stuff. Now after that, we're going to be getting a new event in order to farm up this green Super Gogeta. This guy is rather old, but I get the sneaking suspicion that he could be the next Zenkai Awakening, which is no issue. I think the character could use a Zenkai. When he came out, he got, I'm pretty sure Kefla took his spot almost immediately, so the poor guy never really got a chance to shine. I think him getting a Zenkai is completely appropriate. Fingers crossed he could be buffing up the green Saiyan tag, similar to Super Vegito, just because how many green Fusion Warriors really are there going to be? So hopefully that's what that translates to, or it's just the character they want you to get, who knows. After that, a variety of different Legends Road characters are returning as well. Hopefully another Legends Road character sees the Zenkai Awakening, because with them transitioning from Legends Road to event exclusive for all these free characters that they provide, this team could do pretty good. I don't know who could be next. I think the last one that we got was was it the Legends Road Piccolo? I think it was him. I think he was the last Legends Road Zenkai that we got. The next one that they were talking about was going to be that Green Gohan. I don't know. If he got one, it would really help out that team. He's a really, really crazy support for Legends Road as well as Hybrid Saiyan. So I don't know. They could use a new green, quote unquote, use a new green. We'll have to see. But that's on the table. I know a lot of new players are joining in now that the game is at a hype point. So be sure to farm up these characters. Once you get them all the way to max out, they have really good equipment as well as the abilities and Zenkai abilities. So they can be formidable. They can get you to some decent rankings. After that, we know that we're going to be getting a new holiday bonus, and this one is a special one. It's a one-day bonus where you can choose some really, really hype things, and one of them being 1,000 Chrono Crystals, which will be nice for the next summon that's coming up. But interestingly enough, for Legends Pass players, you can choose 3 things. So the 1000 CC, I don't even know how many hoi poi coins that's going to be, but this is pretty nice. Erasers have gone up in value significantly. Hoi poi coins are good for completing missions. Sparking Medal is good for the Z power. Legends Festival, I guess if you're somebody that wants some additional Z power on your other characters, this would always be great. I'm probably going to be gunning for these Soul Exchange Medals. These things are super valuable. For Zenkai and characters, Super Souls tend to be the one thing that you run out of the most, and each one of these can grant you 200 of whatever you need. So super high value. I always stock up on these, really nice. This paired alongside the hoi poi coins and probably the CC of what I'm going for. So the erasers are much easier for me to get. Now after that, we're going to be getting another raid as part of the new year. This is a different format raid, I think. So we have the raid where it has a capped out max amount of health, and once that finishes, the raid is over. That's it. That's all you get out of the character. I think this is going to be the raid where you just keep accumulating damage and we hit damage milestones. We get some additional benefits. That's what this one is probably going to be. I believe that's what they did last year. So be sure to participate in this so you can get some, extra coins, extra CC for everybody, all that other fun stuff. After that, though, New Year's fireworks, aren't they splendid? We're going to be getting a nice little event for farming up this first form Frieza. Very similar to the one that's in the Z tier right now. The one with the super awesome blue card I was showing you guys that did some pretty good work. I hope this dude is strong. please be super strong. They can show us that free characters that you farm up as part of these events can be strong. That Yellow Rose is no exception to that. That guy is amazing. So fingers crossed this guy is amazing as well. LOE could really use some help. Fingers crossed this dude has something simple. Maybe he could have endurance. It doesn't really matter. Make him green, have endurance, boom. That's a great start. And I know some people are going to say, you know, mono purple meta, Goku, Vegeta, whatever. You still need a green unit to deal with the Vegeta side of things. Otherwise, they're going to kick the crap out of you. So LOE could really use an endurance unit and make him just do everything. That'd be great. Great start for LOE. And then after that, ring in the new year with legends. So like the end of every new year or the start of every new year, there's the happy bag summons that give you a ton of value. You can get an overwhelming amount of legends limited characters. So for some players or most players, these are really valuable. All of these characters are really good. Super Vegito just for the Zenkai Awakening. Vegito Blue, I don't want to say fell off, but he's still decently strong. He can still put in work. He is a pretty nice option for Fusion Warriors as the blue or for future. UI Goku, maybe not so much just because, you know, the metas now have really squished out cover changes and stuff like that. If the poor guy gets caught in a blue card, he's dead. But Majin Vegeta is really good. I'm sure there's going to be a wide variety of different things you can exchange for, as well as Legends limited characters. And I think from here, they segue off into what we are anticipating the most. So let's take a look.
Feast your eyes on this.
I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the one who's gonna take you down.
And there you have it, boys. The first summonable Ultra is Super Gogeta. Once we saw that raid I mentioned earlier, it has to be Super Gogeta. Makes sense too. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta is probably something they're going to keep in the back burner for a while. I'm going to be honest with you. I am not overly excited for a Super Gogeta. This is my own opinion. I was really hoping for, say, a Broly based off of colors that they were teasing, or, you know, Dragon Fist. But these are my own personal opinions, not to take away from those that are excited for Super Gogeta. But let's quickly jump into their demonstration of how well animated this character is, because he looks really good.
I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the one who's gonna take you down. Fusion! I'll finish you off for good this time. Take this! Here I go! I will crush you! Prepare yourself! This is the greatest fusion of all!
So he looks really good. I'm really happy that he has the cool looking strike and the unique blast animation. I'll have to see what the tap attack and clashes look like. I hope those aren't recycled. But let's quickly take a look at what this character can do, because he looks stupid. Blue, strike-oriented Super Saiyan character. Unique ability. Applies the following effects to self when the battle starts. 100% to damage inflicted. Reduces damage received by 50% with a level 1 card draw speed. none of which can be canceled. 50% reduced damage received, 100% damage inflicted, card draw speed, level 1, none of which can be canceled. That is already a scary start for an Ultra. Now, remember how we had data mines that showed us there is a 4th unique gauge icon. One of them is being used by Cell, where when it maxes out, he gets a buff. One of them is being used by the new Sword of Hope Trunks, where he will defensively power up and then he transforms. There's another one being used by UI Goku for a unique gauge, but there's a 4th one that seems to be more offensive oriented that looks in the form of a fist. Gogeta is going to be the one that's using that. He charges his own unique gauge every time he uses an arts card. When it is full, it consumes the entire gauge and applies the following effects to himself. There is no limit to the number of times that he can keep refilling his unique gauge. He will, when full, draw a blue card, heal himself 15%, and gain 40 ki. Next, he will get a 20% to damage inflicted buff for 15 timer counts, which you cannot take away, and then reduces the next damage received by 20%. So when this is full and Gogeta is done comboing you and you happen to PV him or whatever the hell you do, 70% reduced damage received from your next combo. Damn. I really want to illustrate how strong that sounds. Now, normally, when a character has really high percent reduced damage received passives like this, it typically means that their flat stats are crap. They're much lower. But note that he's blue. So, what does that mean? It means you could probably stack the crap out of this dude with Zenkai buffs. It would not surprise me if, to combat this mono purple meta, we see a mono blue Super Saiyan meta. That is correct. There's nothing stopping people from just running Bardock and this character stacking up a bunch of blue Zenkai abilities together. If you just supercharge them, you've seen how strong mono purple is. You just stack them up and supercharge them with Zenkai abilities. This is kind of scary. Next, randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws an ultimate arts card when 2 allies are defeated. So he has some last stand capabilities that they're not describing here, but it sounds like they exist. His special cover change is against strike cards, so another character that does this, and he can chain it with his blue card. Doesn't that sound like fun? Super Saiyan characters, another strike-oriented cover change. He sounds so damn strong, and it's not even over yet. His Z ability, plus 3% to special move damage inflicted by Super Saiyans. Wait, what? Why does that seem strange? Plus 3% to special move damage inflicted by Super Saiyans, plus 38% to tag Fusion Warrior or Saiyan base strike attack and defense during battle. His Ultra ability, which is interesting, should he be the leader, applies the following effects to self when the battle starts, which cannot be cancelled. The 30% damage inflicted with the 30% to ki recovery. So now he's just sitting at 130% damage inflicted should he be the leader. Really strong. With level 1 card draw speed, mind you. If this character is not the leader, applies the following effects to self per tag Fusion Warrior battle support member when the battle starts. Firstly, I think this is pretty cool that they now have buffs between whether you're the leader or when you're not, but also know that they have caps now. Up to a max of 3 support characters will be mentioned here, so 15% damage inflicted and 15% to ki recovery. So you probably want to put him at the leader is what it sounds like. But I don't know, dude. He sounds really strong. Alright, you fam, hold on. Wait, I'm not done. Apparently there's more. Apparently we got a breakdown video from them as well for some unique information. Some of it we already know, but look at this. So his strike card is going to have blast armor, and he restores 5 ki when he uses it, which is really dangerous. His blue card cannot be interrupted when charging forward with blast armor. I'm going to assume that's against blast cards, because if that means that blue cards can't stop him, that's OP as hell. When activated, increase special move damage inflicted, which is typical. Upon special move hit, destroy all your opponent's cards. God damn, it's Zamasu's ultimate if you kill somebody taken all over again. His green card increases strike damage inflicted, applies the following effects. Nullifies enemy special actions that activate when changing cover for 10 timer counts. Cancel own attribute downgrades out of normal conditions. Cancel enemy attribute upgrades. Restores ki by 30. Him being able to box out special cover changes, which I also want to note does not say activates once or twice, happens forever, is so strong. So damn strong. That is such a strong mechanic to have in a meta where everyone has some sort of unique cover change. That is very nice. Now next, his ultimate arts. Supreme impact damage. Cannot be interrupted when charging forward with blast armor, so I assume it is blast card oriented. Increases to ultimate damage inflicted upon activation 3 timer counts, similar to like LF Super Saiyan 3, but he kills endurance. Fantastic. We got more information about his passives in here as well. So, main ability, randomly destroy one of your own cards and draws the ultimate. He heals, gains key, damage inflicted buff. Fantastic, that's nice. Next, we got his next set of passives. We already talked about it, but we got some additional info here. This is all the stuff that we already knew. We know all that stuff. It's the next page. Look at this. We now know that Mr. Ultra Gogeta, when his next set of passives randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the ultimate arts card. If 2 allies are defeated, sure, last stand unit, he has a 20% damage inflicted buff against powerful opponent or sagas from the movie's units, which cannot be cancelled. He has the knockback ability against strike cards, and that's chainable with the blue card, which we knew about, but it's the next bit that we did not know. Applies the following effects when this character enters the battlefield and there is a defeated battle member. Inflicts all enemies with no switching for 5 timer counts, so he comes in and locks in the unit if you have a defeated battle member, and even crazier, he kills his own unfavorable element factors. He goes type neutral, so type advantage is nothing to Gogeta. He shortens ally sub count by 5 when enemy activates a Rising Rush while this character is on the field. So look at that. You're trying to Rising Rush the showcase unit? That's a negative. He's just going to reduce the sub count and swap out to somebody else. Isn't that similar to Red Bojack? That's crazy. And I think there's some more info that we didn't know. Ultra, actually no, we knew about this, about the Ultra ability, but damn. God damn, Toshi. What is this unit? I don't want to get ahead of myself though, but I'm envisioning a meta where all we see is Super Saiyan characters with that guy and maybe a mono blue meta. That's what I think is going to happen. One thing I also want to note is they mentioned that this character, when summoned, not only is the summon window I think around 2 weeks, he drops additional Z power when he's summoned. I think ultras are going to be at 0.25%. Remember that LF characters used to be at 0.25%, so LFs are now 0.5. I think the ultras are going to be at 0.25, but also note that they said that they're going to drop additional Z power. I think it's going to be more than 1800. I honestly think they're going to be giving more than 1800. I think they know that it's going to take a lot to star them up, so you're going to be able to get more Z power per summon. I think it's going to be more than 1800, but not something stupid. It's probably going to be like 3000 or something like that. That's what I think is going to happen. 3000 per pull, 0.25% summon rate, 2-week window to summon for this character. So we'll have to see. I think Gogeta looks ridiculous. I think a mono blue meta is about to form with Super Saiyans being at the forefront, and I think that the character looks good. I really hope it's not just him. I really hope it is not just Gogeta. Please give me Twin Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3 who was part of that movie. We've gotten Janemba, we've gotten this goddamn Gogeta before. Give me the Super Saiyan 3 that was there too, please. We'll have to see what they hint in the news, but if he's there, I'll be overwhelmingly excited. I think he's supposed to drop in like 2 days or something like that, or is it tonight? I don't remember, but I'll be live for my summons. Let's go live for these summons. So be sure to follow me on Twitch. I'll be sure to follow me on Twitter too to get some up-to-date news on whenever this is going to happen and when I'm going to be live. So you don't want to miss out. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comment section below if you're excited for this character or if you wish it was somebody else instead. If you say Dragon Fist Super Saiyan 3, I'll thumbs you up and give you a heart. But until next time, guys, be sure to subscribe. Tune in for when those summons happen. It's going to be a fun day. Peace.